That's our dude.
Are you there for me?
And this porn star thinks her teen daughter is pregnant.
If she's pregnant, what does it mean to you?
She gonna get the hell up out of my house.
The test results showed that you are...
Right now.
Thanks for coming in and thanks for watching. Out-of-control daughters are here to confront their hard-hearted moms. Our sparks are gonna fly today. Please welcome Reba to the show. Reba, how you doing, honey?
Hi.
Hi. Reba, why are you here today?
I'm here today to make a relationship with my daughter, Akeisha. Akeisha has been ignorant to me. Akeisha has been talking to me nasty. Akeisha blames me for my drug addiction.
But you went through a lot of problems in your life as a young woman. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Tell me, let us know, what did you go through when you were a young adult? What kind of problems did you have?
I had drug problems.
How bad was it?
My drug problems was really bad. I neglected Akeisha. Family members took care of Akeisha.
Foster care?
Yeah, she was placed in foster care.
Do you know what happened to her in foster care?
No, I do not. Akeisha was placed in foster care because Akeisha was uncontrollable. Akeisha would fight, do ignorant stuff to people, and so a family member placed her.
Yeah. What were you doing when she was like 7, 8, 9, 10 years old? What was your life like?
I was running the street, getting high.
Ugly?
Yes.
A lot of drugs?
Yes.
A lot of bad behavior?
Yes.
What kind of mother were you to her?
To me, I felt like I was a good mom, but I just wasn't there for her.
You admit to you had some mothering deficiencies.
Yes.
And today's the day you want to confront.
Yes.
All right. Now, when your 22-year-old son, talk about why you got clean, and this is a...
I was incarcerated in Maryland for possession, and while I was incarcerated, my son was killed.
And how'd you find out? So you're in a women's prison.
I'm in a women's prison.
For possession.
And they did not call me until the day of the funeral, where they knew that I was in that prison. I didn't have a chance to...
Couldn't go to the funeral?
Couldn't go to the funeral.
He murdered?
He was murdered, and all they gave me was a picture of my son in a casket.
All right, just stay on this point. When you find out that your boy is murdered, and you're in jail, the nights you're in prison looking up, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that I want to get my life together. I want to be a better mom for my kids.
That was awful. So at this point, going forward, that was the moment you said, I'm done with drugs. I'm done with being the kind of mother that I was, and you want to rebuild a relationship with
daughter.
Akeisha, with
Yes.
your daughter. And so you reached out to us.
Yes.
You also have another complicating factor here, is that you and your daughter's boyfriend are just...
Me and Fix do not get along. Every time I come visit my daughter, he cussing me out, talking ignorant to me on the phone.
And you're saying Fitz, the boyfriend, he says things to you like, I own your daughter. Explain that.
Last week, Fix told me, I own your daughter. This is my wife, and I do what I want. And I told him that you're not married to her yet, and you don't own my daughter. And I kept telling him, leave my daughter alone.
And hasn't she told you that she might marry him?
She said it, but I don't think it's going to go down.
You're going to try your best to keep it. Please welcome Reba's daughter, Akeisha, to the show. Akeisha, come on out.
How you doing, Bill?
Hi, Akeisha.
How you doing?
Why are you so angry with your mother?
I feel some type of way because she come here on the show saying that I was a rebellious child. For one, it comes from, if I was rebellious, it's because my mother wasn't there. So get it right. You know, don't come out here saying all this crazy stuff that I was bitter because you wasn't there. So if you want to sit back and try to say, oh, I was rebellion, what about when I got raped, molested, going in bars at the age of 6 years old? Yeah, you don't tell the truth, Mom. on some real stuff. I didn't expect you to come in here to say certain stuff that you're saying.
Reba, did you?
You know what I mean? You gonna say something, say it right.
No.
Don't sit back and say that I was real rebellion or I was uncontrollable.
Is it true what she's saying?
I appreciate what my mom do for me and my kids.
It's true what you're saying.
It's true.
Yeah, it's
so you
true.
take responsibility.
But I am trying to be a better mother now.
Mom, and I realize that, and I tell you that all the time. Do I not? Do I not?
You
Yeah,
do.
we do. Yeah,
But
that's one thing.
every
That's
time
one
I
thing,
call
Bill. Bill, that's one thing I do. Snap. I have an anger problem.
all the time.
You got an anger problem.
because of the things. Like sometimes I don't want certain things. Like my mom, she has the tendency to be very negative. Like,
Reba doesn't know what you want. She
she'll
just
sit back and call
she
my
doesn't know
phone.
what you're going through.
Everything
What you
right.
tell
She don't
her
know
what
my
you
feelings and my
tell
emotions.
her.
She don't know the bitterness. She don't know the depression that I deal with every day on a life basis. I got 6 kids and I try to do what I gotta do. I lost 1 child. You know, I lost 1 child when I was young, dumb, running the streets or whatever. You think I feel some type of way. I'm trying to do what I gotta do to keep the kids that I do have with me.
Did your mom run the streets and sell her body for drugs?
Yes.
Mama?
I used to, come on, tell the truth, Mom. If I was that much of a out, you were my father. Father's 6 years old. I'm sticking hot dogs and oodles and noodles and just to make sure you ate. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make it seem like everything is completely crazy with my mom, but
what about her cleaning up 5 years ago?
I respect her for that. That's why
in prison, and she finds out.
I respect my mom. What?
In
about
prison.
my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible, and they ain't call her until after the fact.
Awful. Now, what's going on, Reba? What do you want to see? Is there in your heart a real consciousness of responsibility in a sense of maybe you want to say something to her about what you've done to her and what you haven't done for her? Is there something you want to say to Keisha?
Yeah, I understand that I wasn't a good mom to you, Keisha. But I love you.
I love you too,
And
Mom.
I don't want to see you go through the things that I went through with Fix, about Fix. Fix is no good for you, Keisha.
Mom, but that's your opinion.
That is my opinion.
You know how they say you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You made your bed, so lay in it. I'm grown. I'm 27 years old. I have to make my own decisions, and I will see.
But when my grandkids got something to do with
excuse me.
Is she
there's so much I can do.
trying to turn her grandkids against you, her kids against you?
No.
No, but my kids. No, you're not trying to turn. I'm not trying to turn my kids against you, but you have tried to turn my daughter against me. You told my
So there's
daughter.
fight going on.
My 8-year-old. Yeah, my mom took care of my
8-year-old daughter for 5 years.
What? But you sat back and you belittled me to my daughter.
You was running the street.
Okay, well, if you can sit back and say that you took care of my daughter, you was obligated to take care of my daughter. You ain't me.
How was I obligated?
You was running the street. So I'm trying to make it seem like victim. You ain't me. You know what I mean? So you doing something for my daughter. Take pride in doing what you gotta do for my child. Take pride in doing what you gotta do for my child. Don't sit back and try to make it seem like, oh, well, I'll take care of my daughter. Oh, I want money. It's always money this, money that. A grandmother that's gonna do for her child, she's gonna do it. I mean, for a grandchild or whatever, she's gonna do it from the kindness of her heart.
Can you see the pain she's in?
Regardless of the situation.
Reba, can you see
like,
this?
Come on, I wouldn't even, if I was her,
pain that I'm going
Tell her the pain. Tell her the pain.
Trust and believe. It would be on some stuff like, these my grandkids. I don't care if my daughter want to be crazy and do whatever she is. Let her go ahead. I wasn't there for her, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. If it was her, if I was her,
I take care of Tameen on my own.
Okay,
but you never tried to help me.
Okay.
Well, let's do this.
You did what you wanted to do.
She came here. She came here for one reason. She wants a relationship with you. Now, I'm not sure we're quite there yet. But if she has a heartfelt apology down the road for what she did, all she did, she can't take back 1 page of the book of her.
And I don't hold it.
What do you want from this point forward?
I'm saying this.
Is Fitz the problem now? For you said you would never accept this man, that you almost hate this man, and don't. And how do you do that if this is the man she's chosen? How do we get over that?
Because I'm used to my daughter with something better.
Something better.
And
We're going to meet
know...
Fitz. Stay right there. Fitz is coming up.
Mom faces the fiancé she hates.
You ain't doing nothing for her.
What I'm doing?
Bum.
I'm a bum.
Don't miss the fireworks.
It's your actions. And once you plot and this girl.
But it's none of your business.
You know what I'm saying?
It's between me and my daughter.
And some bombshells.
Did Mama tell you to cut yourself and blame him?
No, I did not.
Mothers and daughters at odds today. Before we bring Fitz out, Reba, What is, going forward, the drugs, the prison, the 22-year-old boy killed, didn't know about it, couldn't go to his funeral, awful stuff. You running the streets, selling your body for sex, lots of problems, foster care, sexual molestation, rape, lots of problems. Going forward, what is your biggest fear in your relationship with Aikisha?
That she'll leave me with her kids.
That she'll leave you. And then you see her running down the same path that you ran down.
Yes, I do. Aikisha did some things like me, like going to casinos, and she, I guess, messed with guys and stuff like that. So I do see her going through the same thing I went through.
On your kids, they gonna grow up.
What if she stays with Fitz? What if she marries that guy, stays with him? That's a permanent fixture in her life. What would you say? I
won't come to her house no more because I can't stand the way he cussed at me, be ignorant towards me and my grandkids.
You think he's a bad influence on your
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Let's meet him. Please welcome Aikisha's boyfriend, Fitz, to the show. Fitz, come on out. From your perspective, Fitz, what's the problem you have with Reba? From your perspective, and your perspective alone, what is the problem?
She don't even know what she's going through. She don't even know what she's doing.
She don't know what she's doing.
She don't know what she's doing, and she don't even know what she's saying.
Explain it to me. She doesn't. She says you treat her daughter horribly. Is that true?
Yeah, she do. She don't have no respect for her daughter at all. Because she did.
She says that you don't respect her daughter. That's what she says. Is that true?
I respect her daughter. I don't respect the things that she does. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do something, why make it hard for you to clean up later? Why would, like, you should take care of the situation so you don't go back and clean up.
Mama says you walk around and tell people that you own her daughter. Is that statement she
She's with me. She ain't with nobody else. Yeah. She's with me. That means we got to do for each other. We got to.
Have you told people you own her?
Own her. I don't own nobody.
That's what you told me.
That's what I told you.
You said you own her.
I own.
This is your wife, and you can tell her what you wanted to tell her.
My house. That's my wife. That was my kids.
But you don't own her.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You don't own her. You don't let her move around. You get jealous every time she walk out the door.
Did I hear you say you own her?
You don't own her.
No, I don't own her.
You don't own her.
Listen.
I want to see where your head is. What do you mean by that?
Listen. A man and a woman.
Mom,
you know
sometimes on some real stuff though, Mom. Sometimes you call our house. I'm not doing nothing. Sometimes you do make it seem like I'm incapable of, or me and him. Yeah, we argue. People go through stuff or whatever.
She calls me sometimes. I can't do this no more. And when I hear that, then I feel as though she's tired. She's tired of being tired, Vic.
Tired of what?
You're not doing nothing for her. You're a bum. You ain't doing nothing for her.
What I'm doing?
A bum.
I'm a bum.
It ain't no bum.
No.
First and foremost, he take care of his kids.
First and foremost.
You know what I mean?
If
you don't do nothing for my daughter.
Get you arrested? Did she get you arrested?
Yeah, she told her to cut herself so I can get.
I did?
Really?
Yeah, you actually told her to cut herself.
I never told you that.
You remember in Maryland?
No.
You remember?
In Maryland, I went to church.
You wasn't even near.
You was beating on my daughter.
You wasn't even near.
You was beating on my daughter, and I went to
Did Mama tell you to cut yourself and blame him?
No.
Hold on.
No. Don't lie on me. I never told you to cut yourself. It was a liar.
Hold it. Did she do that? She said that. That's what she said.
I'm not trying to take this side, to get boxed out and kill her.
I called you. Oh my God, Keisha done scratched herself up and cut herself up.
I called you.
Got you locked up.
I called you.
She got you locked, but let's stay on this point. Did Mama tell you to cut yourself and blame him?
No, I did not.
Truth time, Aikisha.
No, I did not.
You hear what he said properly. My mom, she told the cops that I cut myself.
Yeah.
I mean that he cut me.
Did he ever hit you?
Fist? We fought each other.
No, I don't know about fist. Did he ever physically abuse you?
We fight.
Physically? Physically?
I'm not proud of it. I mean, people go.
Let me ask you this. A man should never hit
me started. Do not get me started.
Fitz, believe it or not, she came here to get a relationship with you. That was the goal in a sense, but mainly a relationship with her own daughter. Now, can you have a relationship with her if she stays with him?
Well, Mom, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, because if that's the case, if somebody got something to say about that, well, I should say, well, I don't want to have a relationship with you because of the lifestyle you presented from giving birth to me and everything. I should say, well, I don't want to have no ties or nothing with that.
We got real problems here.
And this is where it's coming from. This is all it's from your actions and what you plot and this girl.
But it's none of your business.
You know what I'm saying?
It's between me and my daughter.
Yo, your is wrong.
Do you think she's sabotaging your relationship?
Yeah, because she got going off of her relationships and what she's been through in the past.
Even when it comes to us coming to the show,
let me tell you something.
It made us get
you know, women have relationships with men and with their family, right?
Living on the type of way, or go.
Hi, Keisha, can you have a relationship with Fitz and a relationship with Reba? Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
You can?
Yes.
Can you do that?
Do what?
Can you have Reba in your lover's life? Can you have a relationship with Akeisha if Reba is in this relationship?
I walked 67 miles and I still allow her to come to my place.
And Reba, can you have a relationship with Akeisha if he stays in?
Right there and then. I
can have a relationship with Keisha. We need some kind of therapy.
You need some help?
Or something.
You got to get it out.
And Fix need to go to like some kind of domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
Counseling or something, because he's like,
Fitz,
like really
do you need
ignorant.
a little bit of domestic violence counseling, just a little bit?
Me?
Anger management. I believe you need to get some type of issues squared away with you. You're destroying our relationship.
For what?
How am I destroying your relationship? It's like you're trying to destroy our relationship.
We don't leave the kids where I don't even like you.
If I spend a night somewhere where I shouldn't be, she shouldn't be with me.
Fitz, do you love this woman?
Hell yeah.
Do you love that man?
I'm still
No question. You've got all these kids to deal with. Down the road, we're going to try to help. I'm not sure we can. We'll be back with more. Stay right there.
Big mother-daughter drama ahead.
You said I'm the problem? Yeah, you're the problem. You have it that for me.
But first, Mom takes on the man she calls a deadbeat dad.
Why was I never starting to escort because you're a deadbeat dad?
And Bill.
Sit down. If you or a loved one are in a violent situation and need help, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE. That is 1-800-799-7233. For your free tickets to see the Bill Cunningham Show live in New York City, go to BillCunninghamShow.com or call 888-710-8425. Today's guests are mothers and daughters dealing with years of resentment and anger, and they're here to face the challenges that their relationships up to this point have built and see where they go from here. Please welcome Melody to the show. Melody, how you doing? All right.
Hi.
Tell me about your 16-year-old daughter.
Oh, my daughter is off the hook, okay? First of all, she brought a boy into my house. Mind you, I go to school, right? So I'm sitting in my room doing my homeworks. All of a sudden, I don't know if y'all got internet, but I do, okay? In real talk, my internet shut off. So it was connected in my daughter's room. So I'm going in there half dressed, okay, to fix the internet. I turn around, and there's a boy standing in her room. I'm like, are you straight up, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't tell me nothing about it.
16-year-old girl.
16.
Now, but let's back up. Mel, let's go back a little bit in time.
Wait a minute, let me just tell you. Like I said, you know, you got me started. Let me tell you.
Weren't you a porn star?
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Okay, Bill, that's besides the point.
That's beside the point.
I'm still the mother, okay? I'm still the mother. I'm educated. I got a high school diploma. I got a college degree. I have to do what I got to do to support my child.
But Keith believes that because of that porn star status, that maybe your daughter doesn't respect you.
No, Keith he's a deadbeat dad. He don't have no criminal record. He got a college education. The boy, the man, well, he's a boy to me. Let me just put it that way. Keith is just sitting at home, drinking, smoking, kicking back, talking about when you get my daughter to me, and then I'll live the way I want to live. Hello? You donated your sperm with my sperm, so you ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna sit there and be like, give my child to me?
No.
So he think that he gonna come up, right, if he have a child. What is he talking about? Welfare? How's he gonna come up? He not working. He haven't started working. So what?
All right, now, Melody, you and Keith, the mother and father, are here to see if they can help your 16-year-old daughter live a little better life and not go down bad paths.
My daughter is disrespectful, straight up. I don't care how old the person is. My daughter thinks she can beat anybody's butt, okay? She's not afraid of nobody. But let me tell you this, Bill. She came from me. She's made from me, okay?
Right. But also from him.
Okay, yeah, well, whatever. That's besides the point.
Please welcome Melody's ex-boyfriend and daughter's father, Keith, to the show. Come on out, Keith.
You a liar, man. You a liar. You know darn well. You did not take care of your business. I had my baby since she first came out your womb.
No, you're talking about
I had her since you took her when she was 13 years old.
Let's sit down.
What? No, hold up, Bill. Hold up. You a deadbeat dad.
No, I ain't no deadbeat dad. When I was a dad, sitting at home, taking care of my kids. Sit at home, dad.
Let's sit down. Let's sit down.
Sit at home.
Honey, why don't you sit over there?
Get paid for that.
Honey, why don't you sit over there?
Get paid for that.
Love and care for my kids, but I see now to this day right now.
Sit down over here, honey.
No.
Sit down over there. Keith, explain what's going on with your joint 16-year-old daughter. What's going on?
I had my daughter since she was newborn, since she came home from the hospital.
You had her.
You lying.
I had her.
Where was Melody?
Lying.
She's at home. She's
No, where was me?
working
I
side
told you
job.
Where I was at, Bill. I was out there working my. If I had to do porn, if I had to escort,
This wasn't porn in the beginning. This was not porn in the beginning.
Job, what the hell you been doing?
What I've been doing for the last 10 years, I became a carpenter and a welder.
No, shut up. You going with that nonsense.
And to this day, right now, I'm still finishing because in a couple of days, I'm going to have my GED and take my daughter.
Your daughter is out of control. You need to
Yes, at your house.
Sit on your drink, talk about it, and think that's supposed to be cool.
Let's have a seat.
cool
Let's
for
talk
a break.
about this. Tell me about
Cool for a
Mallory.
break.
Is Mallory, is your 16-year-old girl named Mallory, does she go back and forth between these homes because you think she's out of control?
No, she goes back and forth between our homes.
No.
Because
She
I have
lives with
kids,
me,
I have
Bill.
other kids, I have
Every
another
time-
family.
No, you're a coward.
Take care of my
You're a
daughter
coward
and 3
because
other
you should
kids.
bring
Mr.
to my
B.
house and come get
If
your
we're not
daughter.
together, I don't
You're
need to
talking about
be
you the
at your
disciplinary.
house.
I'm
I'm not no Rolling Stone, I'm at
the
home.
one that have to get crump with her. What
No.
are you talking about?
Do
Let's
that.
find out what
Do
he's
that.
talking about. All right, why don't we find
What's
Keith?
that little girl
Keith, let me. Are your rules too strict for Mallory? Is that part of the
Yes,
problem?
yes.
Oh,
Have a seat,
hell
honey.
no.
Yes.
Hell no. Let me
Because I
tell you,
will whoop, I
she's
will
not
get in the
the
case,
only-
and I
she
will
is not
nip in the
only
bud right when it
out-of-control
happens.
teenager that
I'm the
he
one
has.
at school,
He got 2 more.
open house,
That's-
principal, school every single day. Oh, yeah, wait a minute, hold on. For the last 10 years, I've been walking to school.
Mallory to school? When have
I've been walking to school.
What about you ain't
Sit down.
walking to school? Wait, hold up. No.
I'll put her in preschool.
Let me tell you something.
Sit down.
No. What you don't understand is that what you didn't do is because she's doing it now. What she don't do it is around me.
Let's talk. You're both here because you love Mallory, right?
Yes,
You're
I
both
love
here.
her. I love her to death.
Do you
Got her
think
sign across my
possibly
heart.
Mallory's affected by this kind of fighting? Is that possible?
It's
Is it
gonna
possible?
affect her a lot.
Are you worried that Mallory doesn't respect her mama?
No, he
don't
ain't
respect her
She
mama
doesn't,
at all.
because she was a porn star and an escort?
Because she was a porn star escort and she was never there.
An escort because you're a deadbeat dad. You sit on your. You don't
Deadbeat
get
dad.
We'll be back with more. Stay right there.
The mother-daughter drama you've been waiting for.
I don't care because you put on me. You don't I don't care. You said.
Big questions.
Are you having sex at the age of 16?
No, I am not having
No.
sex at the age of 16.
Do you think
and
she
if
might
she was
be
there for
pregnant?
me, she would know that.
Big results.
Today, did you
job.
take a pregnancy test?
Yes.
We're going to find out today whether you're pregnant or not. What does that mean to you if she's pregnant?
Oh, honey, you got to get out of my house.
Are you in love with a sex addict and it's breaking up your relationship? Or are you a sex addict and it's time to confess your naughty exploits to your lover? We want to hear your story. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply.
Mom, I want a better relationship between us. I want you to stop calling me names and treat me fair. I want you to stop cussing at me, stop making me feel like I'm not worth it in life, and then we won't have any problems. There will not be no more arguments.
Today's about defiant daughters and malicious moms. Do you think your goal here today is to have your child, 16-year-old Mallory?
I don't even know why you're talking to him. I don't even know why you're talking.
I'm asking
It's not going to do no good.
Do you want to
find out what we're going to do with our daughter so we can make things better? Now, you're not participating in this situation
Shut up.
either.
You talking nonsense. You know today ain't going to change nothing, Bill. I'm just going to keep it real, okay?
Today and tomorrow and the rest of the day, because she turned 18 to make her own decision. Everything will be just fine.
She going to be off the hook, and you ain't going to do a damn thing about it.
Do anything about it, okay? What's going to happen when I get there, she going to know from here today that she's not going to do that no more.
Please welcome Melody and Keith's daughter, Mallory. Mallory, come on out.
You said I'm the problem? You're the problem. You're never there for me. You're never there for me. You never put me between the somebody before me. You always do. Okay? What type of mother are you putting me down? I haven't done anything to you. I will never do nothing to you. No, I don't. Get off me. I don't care because you put everybody on me. You tell me I don't care. Sit down.
Come on.
You're not there for me, so you can't tell me nothing. I don't care. Sit down. No, were you there for me? Were you there for me? Were you there
Melody, you was not there for Mallory.
Let's sit down. Mallory, I sense the anger. Why are you so mad at your mama? And let her talk.
I'm going to let her talk, Bill.
Mallory, why are you so mad at your mama? Why?
Because my mom, she puts me down emotionally, I'm really sensitive, so she put me down. She calls me fat, and she said that I'm not going to graduate high school and I'm never going to get a job, but I'm going to school, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and she's not there for me. She don't involve in nothing when I have.
Your parents think you're going down the wrong path.
You are
no,
very
I'm not.
much so.
I'm in high school, I'm doing all my work, I'm a cheerleader.
She goes to
She
school
don't go
because I
to
sit
none
in
of my
class with her.
games. No assemblies are worthy. She never went
Because
to.
you think you're grown.
Keith.
You think you're grown.
Get into this.
No,
Keith,
I
what do
don't
you
think
say?
She's grown and had her responsibilities right. Because for one, she does her own thing at the house.
You don't go to her
She
games
cooks her own food. She washes her own clothes.
Yeah,
she has to get on the bus at wee hour time. She gets to school by
Let's go. We're out of time. All right, let's
When
go.
I was in 8th grade, I'm walking down the street. At 12 o'clock at night, I'm calling my mom to come pick me up. She didn't even want to come pick me up. She want to be up in the house with her little friends, drinking, doing whatever she want to do, but she can't come pick me up from down the street.
What was you doing down the street at 12
What
o'clock
happened?
at
What
night?
I was coming from practice, catching a bus all the way from the east side of Long Beach
at
to
12
the north
o'clock at
side.
night. Whatever, Mallory. No.
Mallory, are you having sex at the age of 16?
No, I am not having sex at the age of 16.
Do you think
and
she
if
might
she
be
was there
pregnant?
for me, she would know that. If you take the time to take me to the doctor and see that.
I'll tell you why I think you're pregnant. Because one of my friends screenshot your Facebook page. That's why I tell you need to watch what you put on Facebook.
But then I told you
But
2 or 3 years ago, don't you supposed to have a physical at the age of 13, 14 years old?
Okay,
Melody, go ahead.
so then she goes on her Facebook page, she goes, I ate Chinese food, it didn't like it. What the hell is an it? What are you talking about?
It.
First of all, I was talking about my stomach.
Well,
okay. And
does that
you're
make
not
sense,
there for me.
Mallory?
I don't care. I don't care. You're not there for me.
Let me
I
tell
don't
you.
care.
It can't be two queens.
I don't care. You're not there for me. You always putting me down.
You don't
always
care.
putting me down.
Whatever.
You don't come to nothing.
I'm
You
trying to
make
have
me
you
look
step
bad. You
your
always trying to make
game
me
up.
look think
I'm
stuff
trying to
Just for a moment, quiet down. Just for a moment.
Never
All
talk
right,
about
Bill,
you.
sit down. Sit down. Talking to her.
Videos downtown Long Beach and a star scene. I got a freaking friend, and he got a picture of my mom naked in her phone. Regardless of anybody talking about you, regardless if they say anything, I don't never say that. I don't care.
can do whatever I have to do as a woman to support my kids.
Melody, why is this more important than the stuff that you're doing?
Shut up.
Now, she being bad as a kid, as a 13-year-old, you being bad as a grown woman that know that.
Hold on.
Get a job and help me support
Mallory,
her.
today,
Get a
did you
job.
take a pregnancy test?
Yes.
We're going to find out today whether you're pregnant or not. What does that mean to you if she's pregnant?
Oh, honey, you got to get out of my house. It can't be, and you can't be grown. You cannot be in my
You
house.
would kick out your pregnant 16-year-old.
You damn Skippy. She
She
better buy
already
it.
did. When did I come home on Sunday?
You cannot
Would you take her in?
pregnant girl for one. Ain't you the mother?
Shut up.
You the mother of this child?
One question.
My dad is the deadbeat. All them boys, they ain't never did nothing for you.
Shut up.
Make you feel insecure. You always
know
think
what
your
you
feelings
talking
out
about.
on me.
But hold
don't know
on.
what you're
Why don't you
talking
just
about.
live with him? Why don't you live with Keith? Why? Just live with your dad. Why not? Is he too strict? Is that part of the problem here?
When I was,
He ain't got no money.
When I was younger, that's what I felt like. He was like,
He ain't
Too
got
strict.
no money.
How about
He
now?
It's a joke.
now, so I don't know.
If you can't live with your mom, if this is what goes on at home, why don't you move in with your
I'm
dad?
not educated. I don't got a job. But if I had a GED in 2 days, I have to pay more than you, and you in the industry.
Would you take her into your house?
She can come home anytime she
She's
wants to,
coming
like you
home.
always
Let's do
have.
this. Pregnancy test results are coming up. Stay right there. For your free tickets to see the Bill Cunningham Show live in New York City, go to BillCunninghamShow.com or call 888-710-8425 now. It's time to go to your phone and get ready for today's viewer decision. Reba is desperate for her daughter, Akeisha, to break off her relationship with her boyfriend, Fitz. Do you think Akeisha and Fitz should stay together no matter what Reba says? Call 855-TELL-BILL with your decision. You're also going to receive some valuable offers. What will you decide? Call 855-TELL-BILL now.
Don't look good.
Our guests today take after their mothers, and unfortunately, that may be the biggest problems their families face. It's time to get the results of the pregnancy test. But having heard this, a mother, you could have worse problems in life than a mom and dad who both love you. There are worse things in life. Keith wants to be involved in your life, right?
Yes.
Melody, what do you need to see from your daughter in order for you two to get along? What has to change in this?
Okay, first of all, she needs to stop sneaking boys into my house. When I tell her to do something, she needs to do it and don't give me no mouth about it. She needs to stop.
I always do everything you
need to
tell me
stop
to do.
cussing out your teachers
I always
at
tell
school.
you, stop over here lying.
No,
Stop
I'm not.
lying.
No,
You're
no,
always lying.
no,
You're
I'm
trying to
always.
make people think I'm bad. I do everything
Do
you
you
do.
sneak boys in your room?
School.
You don't.
I make
You
good
don't.
grades.
No,
I'm a
you
cheerleader. I'm
don't.
active in something.
No,
So
whatever.
don't even say anything to me.
You need to
I
stop
didn't-
that
I never dropped out. I'm the only one that
stop dressing provocative. No.
Well, maybe if you buy me some clothes and stop letting your friends talk about me.
No.
Buy me clothes.
check this out. The same rules that apply to her is what you do too. Do not bring no man home. Get you a job.
You
What
need
happens?
to interact
Make
with
some
her.
money legit
You need
instead
to
of,
interact. You
Melody.
need to come over and interact with her. He don't have no job. He's sitting
All right, let's
on
do
his
that.
I wish I can kick
But
back,
when you
smoke weed,
made your decision
drink,
to do this to
talk
make
about
your money,
no.
when we was
Let's
going
do this.
together,
You
you
know
wasn't doing that job.
You
You was
need
doing
to
it for
be
nothing.
quiet. Be quiet.
We broke up when you was
quiet,
pregnant with
because-
her.
What?
We broke up when you was pregnant with
all
her.
you are is a sperm donator. That's it. That's
And that's
all.
why I ain't giving no money. So quit asking me about that. Let me be a father to
You
my
hear
child.
what
Let's get to the pregnancy test. Are you ready now?
Yeah, hurry up,
What,
hurry up.
What does it mean?
Hurry up.
All right. If she's pregnant, what does it mean to you?
She gonna get the hell up out of my house, and what you gonna do?
You will come home and I'll take care of you, and we're gonna both
How?
work this out with our child, with your child.
How
All
you gonna
right,
do that?
let's get the results. Hold on, honey. Here we go. Do you think you could be pregnant? It's
Nope.
it's possible.
No, not a possibility. Nope.
No.
No, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing at all.
Whatever,
You're gonna be in some serious
Well,
trouble.
When it comes to whether or not you are pregnant, Mallory, the test results showed that you are not pregnant.
That's not what you're talking about. You talking about your boyfriend talking and go all the
I
way
ain't
to-
never said nothing
Yeah, that's
like
what
that.
she
So she's not pregnant. She's not pregnant. She's not pregnant. What are you gonna do
Let
about
it
it? Can't
go.
she come home? Can't
Now,
she come
where
home?
are you going to move? When you leave the show and go back to California, whose house are you going to go into?
My dad.
Daddy, all right. We heard from my guest, my audience now. He's there to say it's time for Talk Back with Bill. Come on.
Melody your daughter did not ask to come here, and I believe that she's acting out on maybe your past life and what you've done.
Now I'm in school.
And one thing I wanted to say to her is, you need to respect your mother. You need to stop disrespecting her. And I wanted to say that, you know, throw your children away. You get them help. You get them help.
That is my anyway, you want up your daddy house.
Next question. Hold on, honey. Mallory, hold on.
My comment is for Mallory. I just want to say that you're a beautiful girl, and regardless of what your mother say, you are very talented. But I feel like the disrespect has to stop as well with the other comment. The disrespect has to stop. That's your mother, and you only have one. Regardless of what she's done in the past, she's still your mother. Okay?
Got to show respect. Last question.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
so I guess an extension to that for Mallory. I do kind of agree, but at the same time, that's your only daughter. When she turns 18...
that's not my only daughter.
Well, it doesn't matter. She's your daughter, period.
Yeah.
And when she turns 18, if she chooses to turn her back on you, you have no say after that point. She could have children, grandkids, and you'll miss out on that as
When
a
a
mother.
daughter hears that if a crisis happens in my life, like an unwanted pregnancy, and she's 16, and she hears, I'm kicking you out. That kind of demonstrates you really don't have that deep-seated love that maybe a mother should have.
I work.
I provide. When my mom get older, I will be taking care of her, and I will always be there regardless of what she did.
We'll be back with more. Stay right there.
Hey guys, Anna here. Would you ever reunite with a parent who abandoned you as a child? Well, 70% of you out there said yes. Catherine Vaughn posted this. Yes, because everyone deserves a second chance. A chance to explain why. We'll join the conversation right now on Facebook.
Are you in love with a sex addict and it's breaking up your relationship? Or are you a sex addict and it's time to confess your naughty exploits to your lover? We want to hear your story. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Close. Can my guest today put aside their anger and resurrect a loving mother-daughter relationship? Please welcome psychologist Robbie Ludwig to the show. Robbie, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Let's begin here right with Reba and Akeisha and Fitz. We've done this so many times about mothers who cannot respect the choices of their daughters when it comes to men. So how can all the mothers, but especially Reba, get over this?
Well, I mean, I certainly understand how a mother-in-law would want to love her son-in-law, but the fact of the matter is you don't always get to pick who your child marries. And if you feel that this person is a decent person and your daughter has a family with this man, you need to figure out a way. You're not marrying him. He's not your choice. You're allowed to have your feelings, which may not change. But if you want to have a good relationship with your daughter and your grandkids, it's important to figure out a way to make things work.
Now, Robbie, what do you do when a mother perceives domestic violence, abuse? Whether true or false, the mother perceives that Fitz has hurt her daughter physically and emotionally. Isn't that a little more difficult?
The best that you can do is try to impress upon your daughter that she is worthy of more and help her feel good and supported so ultimately she can get to that place.
So, Reba, can you lead her to what you want?
Because once you have an adult child, they're able to make those decisions for themselves.
Right. Reba, what do you have to say?
Well, I say that all I'm going to do is just be here for her.
This is my mom, and I choose to be with this man regardless of our differences, you know.
That's not going to change. The rest of your life,
if we
not going
can
to
do
change.
something to where it could better the situation,
That's right.
more so sabotage the situation, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Robbie, what do we do now with Mallory and Melody and Keith? I mean, this 16-year-old girl...
I like Mallory. I think she's such a lovely child.
16 years old.
Yes, and first of all, for an adolescent, it is developmentally normal to fight with your parents and to want to be your own.
I fight with my parents.
Okay, but
That's
it is
disrespectful.
okay. But well, no, but it's very developmentally normal. I'm not saying you have to do it in a disrespectful way, but they are trying to figure out who they are, and part of doing that is separating from parents. Now, I think what's going on here is everybody's interested in proving their rightness, and they're missing the point, and they're missing the valuable.
I am right.
Wait, hold on.
I am right. I am right.
Do you think she'd be better off with Keith?
And I think what's going on here is instead of listening, you're getting defensive and you're not. You're shutting down.
Yeah,
so
I
just
come at her the way she come at me. You know what I mean? She come at me like she's somebody on the street. So I'm gonna give her what she wants.
I'm not doing
I'm gonna give her what she wants.
They need to stop and listen. And maybe I'm going to ask you just to stop to listen to me, because I'm not taking sides. I'm just trying to make both of you aware of what's going on. Your daughter is telling you what she needs from you. And you need to decide whether you want to give that to her. She needs you to show up for some of her cheerleading shows. Sometimes she needs you to pick her up. And your mom is in a profession where it's easy for a person to devalue themselves. So she might be more sensitive about being attacked.
Well, let's look to the future. So, Robbie, you see hope maybe in this relationship, but should she move in with Keith and leave Mom alone temporarily?
Well, I think Mallory should move in with the parent she feels is most supportive of her and work on having and developing a strong relationship with both your parents.
What does the audience say? Keith? Move in with Keith. When we continue, it's the bottom line. For more info, go to the website, BillCunninghamShow.com. It's time to go to your phone and get ready for today's viewer decision. Revisit. You know, if you and your mom are always at odds, here's the bottom line. You are a product of your parents, but as an adult, your actions are your responsibility. It's hard to show love when you're angry at mom or dad all the time. Be patient and keep trying. It could be worth it. God gave us 2 ears to listen twice as much as we speak. And I think we're all better off by listening to what the needs of our children are. I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time. Well, I don't know about these mothers and daughters. Normally we make a little breakthrough, but I'm not sure I sensed it.
I just think the relationship between a mother and daughter is difficult in and of itself. So if you're...
Why is that?
I think you butt heads a lot. I mean, when I was a teenager, my mom and I definitely butted heads, but now that I'm an adult, she's my best friend in the world. But I think at that, you know, at Mallory's age, at 16, your relationship with your parents in general, no matter who you are, it's tough. You're testing boundaries.
She ought to move and go in with Keith a little bit, then come back.
I don't even know if that's an option.
I don't know.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Hopefully
We'll follow
we'll
up,
check
though.
in and things will be better.
Yeah, I agree.